Well now, what do we have here? Something a little bit interesting. It's a sheer white envelope. Envelope, I don't know how to pronounce it. Nah, say what you want. But I wonder what lies within. Let's take a look, shall we? What do you know that comes in envelopes? Why do I keep saying envelopes? I think I've been watching too many things. But ooh, interesting. Hello, this is Unicorn Cards. Thank you for your order. Smiley face, always a nice touch. Gee, I wonder what could be inside this. Well, here you go. Check this out. First of all, I bought this from eBay, and yeah, this sell a lot of different cards. I've bought from Unicorn Cards in the past, and they're pretty darn sweet at this. They've got so many different Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and cards for other stuff as well. So there you go, there's your free plug for you. unicorncards.co.uk. But the main thing is this. Let me just grab these out. Oh, and look at this. Nicely kept inside a top loader. So, I think that's what these are called. I'm not an expert on card related shenanigans. Let's take a look at what I've gone and gotten here. Right. I'll get those in a moment. Oh no, I'll get these now. So this is the main card I bought. This is one of my personal favourite cards in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've only just discovered this sort of recently. I'll explain that in a moment. But this is the Victory Viper XX03. And if that name sounds familiar, if you've heard of a game series called Gradius, it's the fighter ship from that. Yeah, the Vic Viper, as it's called. There's several cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! That represent the Konami arcade games because Konami make the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game, if you didn't know that. And all the various video games to go with it as well, so it's a lovely little sort of Easter egg from them. The reason I'm familiar with this card already is because I've got another one. I bought this one ages and ages ago when I first learned of it. This is my... The difference is this is actually a Shatterfire Red. I don't know if you can see that coming through the camera. Possibly not. Yeah, you can just sort of make it out. It's a Shatterfire. It's got like a light effect on it. One of the few Shatterfires I actually own. So now, with this, I has 3 of them! Yes, because these are the centre point of the deck I plan to make known as the Victory Wings. And the reason I love this card so much, in addition to the fact it's video game related and is a bloomin' sci-fi space fighter. But if you read its effect, actually you'll get the text better on one of the normal ones. It's a machine effect. This card if this card destroys the opponent's monster by battle, activate one of these effects. You can either give the card 400 attack points, target one facial spell or trap card and fail to destroy it, or special summon one option token. Its type, attribute, level, attack, and defense are always the same as this card, but it leaves the field if this card is no longer faceable on the field. So this card is very interesting, simply because it's pretty weak source when you first put it down. Attack 1200, defense 1000. It's going to get wrecked by pretty much anything else in the game, more or less. Where this comes into play is with its effects. If you use a careful bunch of spells and traps to protect it, and or other monster effects, if you can keep this thing in play, it's going to become a serious problem for the opponent, because each time I destroy an opponent's monster with this card, I can power it up, or wreck any active spell or trap effects we've got going on. This is very handy at getting rid of a pesky field spell as well. So it's got a multitude of good effects. It's a very strong card. Used correctly, this thing can cause a lot of problems. And it's one of my personal favourites in the entire game. So that's a Victory Viper XX03. Moving swiftly on to the next card. This is a spell card I've needed to get my hands on for a while. It's very integral to the Victory Wings deck. This is United We Stand. This is one of the single best equipped spells in the whole game. Put simply, the equipped monster gains 800 attack and defense for each face-up monster that you control. That includes the monster that you're equipping this to. So it's 800 attack defense straight up, which is pretty significant. But it also accumulates each time you have another face-up monster on the field. So the maximum, 800 times 5 is... I can't do my math right now. I think it's... I suck at maths. Hang on. Yeah, you could get a maximum of 4,000 attack points equipped to a monster from this card. That's enough to take out half of someone's life points. Add it to the card that it already goes on, and it could end the duel potentially if you use this correctly, or be a good card for wearing down your opponent, any monster that your opponent brings out. Of course, there's counters to it and all that jazz. Something like Magic Jam will stop this in its tracks, but if this is unchecked, then this can win the duel for you. United we stand. Oh, there's my phone going off. Sorry. Ding. United we stand. Amazing card. Glad I have it. Need 2 more though. Now, the remaining 3 cards are all the same and also part of this deck I plan to build. This is the Jade Knight. Another one of the Konami arcade game card things. I forget how to speak. I don't know which Gradius game this is from exactly, obviously from Gradius, but it's in the same archetype. And this is designed to play really well with the likes of Vic Viper XSL3 and the Lord British, which I don't have yet. I definitely want to get that. Let's have a close look at this card. It's a light machine and level 4, the same as the Vic Viper. And basically, when this card is in attack position, machine-type monsters you control 1,200 or less attack cannot be destroyed by trap effects. That's kind of less useful than its other effect. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 level 4 light machine-type monster from your deck to your hand. This is the single ideal card to start a duel with in the deck that I want to make with Victory Wings, because not only does it have a decent amount of defense, but if it's destroyed, I can immediately bring Victory Viper to my hand. That's the purpose of it. It's a very good card to start with. Not much use in attack. Its other effect has never really been of any use to me when I've used it on the video games. But I suppose there's moments where it might come in handy, such as someone uses a trap just to get rid of a monster, you know. But it's a good companion. It's not the only card that I'll be playing alongside the Vic Viper. There's others to come, such as the Lord British that I mentioned. I need to search up a few more light machines as well to really make this deck what I need to. But I do love the design of these two as well. I'll just get one of each here. Look at that, Space Fighters. Part of the Wings of Victory. I can't wait to see this deck take shape. It's going to be glorious. But that is it for this one. There's going to be more Yu-Gi-Oh cards as I get them. There's going to be quite a few more. Because I'm determined to become a good duelist. I don't have it. It's not about how many cards you have, it's how you use them. But I need more cards to sort of choose from to actually be able to make some really good decks. And this is the first one I plan to try and make myself. I'm not that great at making decks, and I kind of need to change that. But anyway, cheers to you guys for watching, and also thank you again to Unicorn Cards for sending these. They were really well wrapped up and very professional about it as well. So I highly recommend them if you're on eBay. Unicorn Cards UK. Alright guys, if you enjoyed that, feel free to leave a like, comment and share if you did so, or if you fancy it, fire up the subscribe button. You know how it goes. I quite enjoy doing videos like this. It's something a bit different from all the gaming all the time. And if you want me to do any more videos like this, give me some suggestions, because, hey, it's all good in the hood. Right guys, cheers very much for watching. Keep your fire burning! And I will see you guys next time.